Well, please just not be a dead body or something. Hey, come here.
What?
There's someone dead in back.
Please, let it not be a body. When the Roseville officer says those words jokingly, he has no idea that his intuition has just cracked open the mystery of a crime of absolute darkness. What initially appears to be a routine accident will become the starting point of a manhunt for a 9-year-old predator.
I'm not going to touch anything else.
Okay, he's letting it grow back.
You're gonna wanna you're gonna leave this for right now.
There's someone dead in back. Okay.
On October 27th, 2022, a Ford Ranger runs a red light and violently crashes into a semi-truck. The driver flees on foot, disappearing into the streets of Michigan. What he doesn't realize is that by abandoning his vehicle, he's leaving behind an overwhelming amount of evidence. Clues that would not only lead investigators straight to him, but would also reveal the existence of a monstrous crime, coldly premeditated over several weeks. What officers are about to discover in the bed of the pickup truck will turn a routine traffic accident into one of the most terrifying cases of the decade.
Holy shit. Holy shit. This just happened. I don't know what's going on, but whoa.
The person live streaming had no idea they had just captured the true face of a killer on the run. Observe the suspect's behavior immediately after the crash. He doesn't panic like a driver without insurance would. He remains calm, but abandoning his vehicle after the collision shows that he's fleeing from something far more serious than a simple speeding ticket. When officers arrive at the crash scene, they begin by questioning bystanders, still unaware of the horror hidden inside the bed of the pickup truck.
And was hitting it, heading southbound on Hayes, on this side of Hayes, on foot.
Okay, so you just walked up. I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
Oh, no, I was talking to him.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if I was like the first one to call, but picking my kids up, it just was sitting here, and then I noticed that truck had a little bit of smoke coming off of it, that student driver semi. And we were kind of stuck here in traffic, and the younger dude that was driving was getting down pretty good on foot going down Hayes. So when I called the dispatch, asked me for the plate number, and I recognized that the plate was way expired.
Okay.
As police question everyone at the scene, the semi-truck driver, still shaken from the impact, provides a description that sends investigators down the wrong path. He claims he saw a woman with reddish hair fleeing the area. For several critical minutes, police search for the wrong suspect.
So what happened? Where were you guys at? What street were you on? Okay, you're north-south. So Hayes, you were turning left onto Common Road. So you guys turned. Was that vehicle just sitting there? Well, all right. What'd the person look like? Can you give me a description? Female? Male or female? I can't see, it's the reflection. Male or female? Female? White or black?
This highlights how unreliable human testimony can be under stress, a well-known phenomenon in criminal psychology. The trauma of the crash distorted the witness's perception, but the suspect's fate would change, thanks to another witness more observant and, above all, thanks to the Facebook Live video that clearly captured the suspect's face, proving it wasn't a woman at all, but a young man.
I'm not going to be able to see it with the sun. Okay, what does she look like? Just look at the picture and just describe her for me.
Oh, the door sill is blocking her eye.
Oh.
All we see is a nose and mouth, a Nike sweatshirt, gray Nike sweatshirt.
Okay, is she a white or a black female?
White.
White female? Hair color? Bright. Brighten it, because we can't see the picture. There's absolutely no damage because I hit the rear tire. That's hilarious. It hit a tire. It's just got some marks on it. You got your ID? I guess since you're the...
The Ford Ranger sits abandoned, engine cold. At first glance, nothing suggests the nightmare lying just inches away from the officers. They make a decision that, in hindsight, is chilling. They call for a tow truck to remove what they believe is nothing more than wreckage blocking traffic. None of them suspect that at that exact moment, Gabrielle Seitz is inside, wrapped like cargo. A deadly silence hangs over the scene as the towing procedure unknowingly prepares to move the physical evidence of a crime of unspeakable brutality. At first, the atmosphere is almost casual. Seeing that the pickup only struck a tire of the semi-truck, officers don't issue an immediate alert, convinced this is a minor hit and run with no serious consequences. They have no idea that this ordinary collision is about to expose a predator.
The driver of that took off.
Well, I see an very old tag on the plate, so I can take a guess.
Yeah, well, whoever's driving it is a white female. Reddish hair, shoulder length. Took off.
Hello.
Hi.
I was worried somebody hit my truck.
No, you're okay.
Did I do it?
Nope, you're good.
They were turning and this car came flying up and hit the back end, hit the trailer of this truck. And then this person took off running. Yeah.
Oh, they took off?
Yeah.
Once the tow truck arrives, officers conduct a quick inspection of the pickup bed. Beneath sheets and bedding, they discover the unthinkable. The lifeless body of Gabrielle Seitz. In a split second, a traffic accident investigation turns into a murder manhunt.
Well, please just not be a dead body or something.
The officer jokes about the possibility of a body, only to find 1 moment later, Gabrielle Seitz, 66 years old, bound with a shoelace.
I was kidding. Hey, come here. I was just kidding.
What?
There's someone dead in back. I made the joke, and then I wasn't look. There goes the explanation.
Go ahead. Check that station 70, 171 down here right away.
That might be the
Yeah,
owner.
on the way where you at?
Calvin and Hayes.
I'm not going to touch anything else.
Okay, he's letting it grow back.
You're gonna wanna you're gonna leave this for right now.
There's someone dead in back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm calling my dispatch right now.
I gotta shut this road down.
Because of the initial incorrect witness statements, the search perimeter focuses on the wrong profile, allowing the real killer to escape the secured area. This gap between perception and reality nearly allowed the suspect to do the unthinkable, vanish completely.
Hey, it's Lise. This accident, supposedly a truck made a turn onto Common Road, hit the front of the car. They said it was a white female that took off. We just found a body in the bed of the truck. Yeah. So, no, Chris was doing the impound, so he started searching the bed of the truck for me, and he found a dead body. So, I don't know if you, 7-1's on the way, I don't know if you...
The manhunt centers on a female suspect, creating a massive blind spot. This confusion gives the suspect an unexpected tactical advantage, the freedom to move while police are looking in the opposite direction.
I need that picture. I need you to screenshot it and try to email it to me.
Is that a dead body?
Ranger to Callahan Command. We've got a couple cars heading that way. Just let us know where you want them.
Okay, I'm gonna try to send this. I'm trying to view. We gotta brighten this up. We gotta. She was last seen here. I gotta talk to this lady up over here. She said she saw her too, but there's a video.
Last scene? Yeah, see if you can get me a last scene look.
He said she run up that way.
She ran north.
Do you have any idea which way she took off?
Yeah, it sounds like north on Hayes.
Whoa.
As police pursue an imaginary suspect, the truth emerges from an unexpected source. A woman at the scene is on the phone with a friend who observed everything from another angle. She alerts officers to correct the mistake.
Can you give me? So she got out of the car and took off running.
I don't know if it was a girl. She had a hood up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt if they got anybody
My
available.
friend who
We'll
was
take
on
them,
lunch with me,
Warren
but
Curtis
in the
to
car
left.
behind me said she booked it down Hayes.
That way?
Yeah.
Not that way.
That way or-
Chris, stay down there with your car.
Yeah, find out for sure. What was she wearing?
I think it was a white
you guys
hoodie
right at
or a
Common
gray
Hayes?
hoodie.
So light gray.
Hey, did you see which way the person ran down Hayes? Was it towards 13? He went towards 12.
Toward 12 mile, because the driver says she went that way.
Oh, so they're saying
Yeah, I'm
it's
at
like
Martin and Hayes. Where do you want me?
Because I sat at the light while he walked. He walked right past that parking lot. There's like a
We're gonna need somebody to come up on Hayes here
lot right there.
and sit on us, northbound
Did you
Hayes.
see if it was a guy or a girl?
It looks like a dude.
Okay.
This is the turning point of the investigation. Unlike the truck driver, this witness wasn't in shock. His distance from the crash allowed him to remain calm and provide the detail that changed everything.
And
Looked
he
like a
was-
guy.
Yeah, they were carrying like a Coney bag, like a Coney Island bag.
37 dispatch. I can hold 13
Like,
Hayes at the church.
Any description, anything.
Do you have anything else?
Height,
Evan?
weight, approximate age. Do you believe it was a guy?
Like a garbage bag of clothes out of his car.
Start auto. I'm in 15. Where do you want me at? I'm 13. I'm coming up to Hayes now.
You said he was carrying a Coney bag, like a
National Coney Island
like
bag.
a food bag.
Yeah.
Okay. We got different description. We got different things here.
In addition to leaving Gabrielle Seitz's body in the pickup, the suspect leaves behind a bag. Inside, officers find his official identification, a signature left behind at the scene of an atrocious crime. Thanks to the Facebook Live video, the suspect is identified as Stephen Lee Freeman, 19 years old. From that moment on, the case is no longer about an unknown suspect. It becomes a targeted manhunt for Stephen Freeman. Surveillance footage shows Freeman making 8 back-and-forth trips in just 12 minutes between the victim's home and his pickup truck. After the murder, Freeman manages to leave the Roseville area. He hides about 45 minutes away in Waterford Township, Oakland County. For 2 days, he lays low, likely planning his escape. But Roseville investigators, working with the U.S. Marshals and local law enforcement, use cell phone geolocation and targeted intelligence to close in. On Saturday, October 29, 2022, the manhunt ends in Waterford Township. Freeman is found hiding inside a car like a hunted animal. He is no longer the predator who invaded Gabriella Seitz's home. He is now a fugitive caught by technology and by his own mistakes. At the time of his arrest, he doesn't yet know that biological evidence found on the victim's shoelaces and inside his apartment will seal his fate forever. On September 18, 2025, the verdict is delivered. First-degree murder, home invasion, and criminal sexual conduct. Stephen Freeman will spend the rest of his life behind bars. This case reminds us that the truth always comes to light, sometimes through the simplest twist of fate. A semi-truck tire crossing paths with a murderer. What do you think? Is a life sentence enough for this level of premeditation? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next legal analysis.